Will's Price is exceptional. If you happen to meet him walking down our street, you'll see my son in red baggy sweatpants. His thick black eyelashes frame enormous cornflower blue eyes, and he has freckles that march across the top of his tiny turned-up nose. Will's collects things: fossils, heart-shaped rocks, sea glass, packets of flower seeds that lay in neat rows on his bookcase. When he goes train watching and the Pacific Surfliner comes through on time, his dimples deepen and he throws his head back in celebration while twisting the front of his shirt. He prefers wearing stripes, t-shirts and turtlenecks mostly. He's very particular about this. There has to be stripes. Wills knows the parts that make up a Boeing 747 engine, but has trouble tying his shoes or using a public restroom. He cries in crowded or noisy rooms, but is right at home in the heart of New York City. When Wills was 3 years old, he was diagnosed with autism, but he didn't know that. So that same afternoon, he happily played green ball in bush, a game he'd invented himself. My reaction to the diagnosis? I bought fish, and then hamsters, and then a rabbit, and then more hamsters, and 10 hermit crabs, and a land turtle, and dumpy frogs. In my desperation to avoid the reality of what Wills's diagnosis might mean for his future, and mine, I began filling our house with scaly and fluffy creatures who were more dependent but less scared than I was. What I couldn't have known at the time was that one of those animals would become the one true friend that would raise my son's confidence, elicit his very first belly laugh, and have other children clamoring to play with him. Cowboy, a light blonde, brown-eyed golden retriever, changed my son's life and had the inestimable honor of being the first and only living creature to ever hear "I love you" from Wills's lips. Cowboy, it seems, could do anything. But she would only have 2.5 years to perform her magic. This is a love story. A story about a boy and a dog who go everywhere together and wind up in that ambiguous place between bravery that only comes in pairs and miracles that continue long after there is no one to toss the ball to. This is the story of Cowboy and Wills.